Hey, it's me, Bob33, and welcome back to Sakura War Song My Love. We're getting near the end of the third chapter. Trying a new microphone. Granted, the quality is not as good as the other one I used in the last parts, but hopefully it is passable. I tried out on Sonic Boom and it seems okay. So let's continue on to this journey. This one's a headset instead of the external mic that I use, so it's more comfortable for me to wear. That's mainly why I'm choosing this microphone this time. And just in case you didn't see the last part, we pretty much, well, I guess kind of won the battle, except that the main antagonist of this chapter, the main antagonist of this chapter pretty much overpowered us and caused Rosita to pretty much run away. It's like Shin Mirrens. Like, I would like that nickname if my name was like Shinjo or something like that. Robert Mirrens. Nah, it's not gonna catch on. Yeah, Commander Sunnyside can be a bit of a jokester. Firstly, none of his jokes are actually funny. For some reason I can relate to that guy. Don't put two and two together. But pretty much the parade goes pretty well. Not sure how they were able to do it without Rosita playing her part. And they pretty much can't find her anywhere. And well, once we get to the end of this not chapter, I guess this section of the story. I know there's like a fancy word for that. I mean, there's Subaru dialogue. I wish that part was voice acted. I mean, so many interesting, sentences or conversations, what I meant to say, that would have been a lot better if it was voice acted. Dang, I need to get some water to the next part. This part will probably be a two-parter. This could take a pretty long time, assuming that you don't rush through everything. If you rush through everything, it will probably take like 15 minutes at most. But, I'm going to take my time here and, cut down the parts into two just in case. Pretty much done recording some Sonic Boom stuff, and I was saying that video that I was bored in that game, but this one I'm always excited to play every time. Like, everybody got barriers. Like, well, okay, Karen did have barriers, but well, later on in the chapter you see, everybody's problems. But, I don't want to give too much away. It's like, I think I'm moving the text a little bit too slow here. But, gives y'all an opportunity to read. Dang, I keep on forgetting to get some water. Let's go to the bar first. I don't see Cherry over there. Yeah, she's gone. And there's Audrey. I thought they were coursing up. But pretty much Audrey is pretty much taking over the whole place while Cherry's out in the town meeting somebody, which we may get to. Guess let's talk to Audrey a bit. She doesn't look happy to see us, but, now she's sad. Yeah, she's pretty overwhelmed, so we gotta help her out, get some good karma points, even though she's not really a main character of the series. Yeah, it's no time to be stubborn. I never really picked that choice before, so let's see what we get into. Okay, that's pretty good. I thought she was gonna get mad at me for a moment. But I think this is the part where we wash the dishes. This is pretty much the two analog stick mini game. I don't need to bother the offer to help you. You think it would go straight into helping her out, not to another choice? It's like, I never really picked leaving before helping her out, but maybe that's another time for another playthrough. Alright, let's get this done. It's like, should be the same thing, like rotate, right, rotate, right. Dang, it doesn't always read that well. Okay, gotta go faster. Alright, yeah, that was pretty good. A pretty simple mini game. And I'm glad we made her happy there. Little cute moment there. We was like an ending for Shinso and Audrey. But all we get is like a little extra bonus, which I may show off in this playthrough. Okay, let's explore a bit here. Don't see Audrey or her post. Like, even though we shouldn't be bothering her. Like, pretty much, you go to every part of the data and help Audrey out with stuff. Would it be a bad time to buy a photograph? Yeah, that's kind of a silly rule. Okay, I just continue to talk to her even though she's physically curious, pretty much. No, Changer hasn't been making kids cry. Weird, that's our only choice. Let's go with that. Oh. You know what, one more time. Let's see if we can get any more conversation. I don't think we're going to get any multiple choice here. Nope, I guess. Now she's getting kind of mad. Okay, so we got one good, one bad. No, let's go bother her again, Shinjiro. Oh, okay, maybe we should have left. Like, she travels really fast. Like, well, technically 5 minutes should be passing, every time, but... Okay. Now this part kind of confused me because all you get is text, you don't see any visual of what's going on. And pretty much you get an idea of what she's doing. She's climbing on Shinjo's shoulders. I guess this would be fine. I guess we get like a neutral response. Oh no, okay, we got a little comma point there. We've already been to the shop and the drink bar. Yeah, she's pretty much biting more she can chew. And you know what, I think this is the last place. Might as well. And again, she's either angry or sad. Don't worry, I'm not going to make that a dumb no. At least not intentionally. Yeah, we already know the story, Audrey. No, let's help her out. Oh. Like, I'm not sure why Shinjiro is, where she feels like that Shinjiro is not qualified. Like, it's kind of a, running gag here. Even though he's the captain in training, well, okay, granted this is different than fighting bad guys, but I'm sure she can handle it. I think this part you gotta go back so you can, I guess, prove her wrong pretty much. Hey, at least that made her happy. I think that's the that should be the last thing I should do. Oh, it's Nikio. Now, pretty much Nikio in the story is going to try to get food for Rosita. And pretty much we've got to find Nico and see where he's going. It's still a banana. I'm pretty sure Cherry's not going to get too upset with a banana. Okay, I'm not sure how she came to that conclusion, but you know, what else about the trying to catch Nico for her. But you know, that's the other cute moments for all your Shinjiro Audrey shippers out there. Let's go to the village. Okay, I think the audio is kind of de-seeking from my video. Hopefully it's not too bad. Only got to notice a thing. But this is where Sherry is. You get a little sub-story with her every time you go to this restaurant. And pretty much, well, actually, yes, continue on to the story. I don't want to spoil it. So take a guess. I already know what it is. You know, let's go with that. That's pretty much what's happening. Oh, how nice! I'm guessing high school sweetheart, or maybe childhood sweetheart. I don't know. It's like never really specified. I'm surprised he's still single, but you know, I guess, you know, in animes like that, yeah, of course, you know, whatever. But anyways, I guess, you know, animes like that, pretty much not always the case. But maybe not always, but okay, never seen this guy before. Like store a hot dog. Like, I'm not sure if it matters how many times you find Nico and how many food that he quote unquote borrowed. I guess to find out later. Pretty much go to places that has food. You bump into Nico pretty much. And surprised to see Karen here. Oh man, it's like this game always makes me hungry. I mean, granted, this is my fault because I walk into a grocery store, but still. No, I'm not going to be that mean. Yeah, because Rosita always said to go to Maggie's grocery store, you know, who also keeps track of her money. Like, pretty much a car in a lie. Yeah, outsmarted in a tinny again. So I guess nothing of value happened over here. Oh, yep, Nikio's right there as I predicted. Where did he take this time? An apple. It's like, you did see something. It's like, are you afraid that they're going to take Nikio to jail? Yeah, pretty much Chincho will give you little hints like that. You know what? Let's go to the library. Usually, you bump into somebody over here, but not in this case, unfortunately. I guess let's see what Germany Sunrise is up to, you know, while we're here. She keeps her key hidden in front of her house. That seems like a bad idea. It's been days. Granted, it's I guess, you know, a day or two, but that kind of make it sound like it's been, you know, about a week and a half, maybe. One of the friends from the Sakura Wars 5 prequel. That is only in February in Japan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chambers is actually a playable character in that story. Yeah, we get a little backstory of Jiminy Sunrise. So again, going to places usually get you something valuable, like, you know, backstory, even just a little humor. This is pretty much telling the story of the prequel game of Sakura Wars 5, where Jiminy is the main character. I wish we got this game in the US, but you know, maybe in the future. Like, so many games in the Sakura series I want to play, but it's all in Japanese text. I know there's fans that are trying to make an English translation of the first game. I think it's like maybe about 60% complete. At least last time I heard. But for right now, there's like not any release on Steam, which I thought Sega would do eventually. probably be the best place to sell that game. Second, second pretty much handheld, I would say, is for the 3DS. Usually RPGs sell on handheld devices, but if they have to pick a console, well, I guess Nintendo NX at this point, since that's going to be the newest Nintendo console, or PlayStation 4, since, well, pretty much Xbox, anything Japanese doesn't sell pretty well. There's, maybe a few exceptions here and there, but RPGs, well, at least Japanese RPGs doesn't sell well on Xbox console. Usually your best bet would be PlayStation or Nintendo. So I guess PlayStation 4 would be the best option console-wise. But PC will probably be the safer bet. Okay, I guess let's go to Midtown. How many minutes has it been? Now, I'm going to stop it right there. Catch you guys later.